It's amazing to me how many women will walk by, flash the bird, laugh at this sign. What about her body? What about her choice? You see, she has no voice unless people like me stand up and have the voice for this little girl. What do you think?
I think you're wrong.
In what way? You don't think this little girl should have equal rights? What's that?
You're not a woman.
No, but you know what? The abolitionists of abolition days were not black. Do you think they had a right to speak up against slavery even though they were not black or slaves?
This is a different thing, though.
And in what way? They said back then, they said that slaves were not human beings. They were less than the Dred Scott decision, right? And so therefore, who cares? Equal rights for all humans. Who cares? Is this not my brother, is what the abolitionists would say. But here, see, the chain goes right to that baby. Because you've been indoctrinated by the philosophy of the world and believing that that's not a human being. What is it?
Some people can't take care of children.
So should we kill them? There is adoption. There is adoption.
I just don't think you have a place to
But do you think, of course I do. Because human rights, but what is your opinion based on?
I think it depends on someone's situation.
So okay, what if the baby is born? Should they kill it? So should we kill them? Should we kill them?
They're not killing them, though.
What's that?
They're not killing them.
No, because the law prevents it, and some people do. When somebody kills a baby who cannot take care of themselves and are in different stages of development than you are, they're protected under the law. But this little girl, what about her body? Does she have her own body?
There's laws.
Wait, does she have? Let me ask you. Does she have her own body?
What about the woman who she's?
But what does this little girl have her own body?
What about the woman who's?
She has her own body. And she has a right to do with her body as she wants. But why should she have a right to kill this little girl?
What if she comes out with health problems?
Should we kill them preemptively?
I believe that we have different opinions.
No, we do have different, but what is yours based on? Mine is based upon the scripture that all human beings are based upon and made in the image of God. So this little girl, I'm protecting her rights. And the reality, then let's talk reality. There it is, a little human being. What's that? But look at that. Yeah. No, equal rights, equal justice, and equal protection.
These are different problems.
In what way? In what way? Are these human beings? What's in the womb?
Oh my gosh.
What's in the womb? What's in the womb? What's that? Doesn't matter. I didn't have to be a slave to speak against slavery. I didn't have to be a Jew to speak out against the Holocaust. I don't have to be a little innocent baby to speak against abortion. Are you a little baby like this?
I believe in some of the stuff you believe in.
But what about this little baby's body and her humanity? So you advocate the murder of other human beings. Do you or don't you?
Do you advocate someone who can't handle a baby or can't?
I don't advocate killing the baby. I do not advocate killing another human being. What's that? So the man who did that should be brought to justice, but why should that child suffer? Let me answer her question. Why should we kill this baby because of the sins of the father?
What if
think about it.
a woman to go through that? If I was raped and had to have a baby, I would not.
So you'd rather kill it? Why should you? Why should you as a that's very selfish.
That's not.
Why? What about this little girl? Look at her. Is she a human being?
At that stage, no.
Well, what is she?
Not a human being.
What is she?
At that stage.
What is she? Is this a human life? It doesn't. No. Let's talk higher. What's that? Absolutely. And if a woman was going to murder her baby,
no.
It doesn't matter because as a man, a baby cannot be born without a man and a woman, without a sperm and an egg, okay? Second of all, human dignity and value is not dependent upon whether I have the proper equipment or not. It transcends that. This little body, this is a little human life. But you can, if you get pregnant, you have special murder rights to kill this little one. Think about that. Just like the slaves had. Argue against it.
You're making it black and white. And
it is, because all human beings.
All situations are like that.
That's what the Jews said. I mean, that's what the Nazi says. These Jews are not quite human beings. The circumstances are.
Black and white.
What's that?
The Nazis saw it as black and white. You're seeing this as black and white too.
The Nazis saw them as not human beings.
So if a woman cannot carry term, or it's going to kill her to carry it forward.
That doesn't happen.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Give me one instance where a woman is going to die if that baby's close to development. Okay, if that baby's close to development, what do they do? Let me ask you. And what stage of pregnancy are you talking about?
Any.
Any
It's about to
stage?
deliver.
So
Pregnancy is
what
not-
do? They do a C-section. So they do a C-section
Yeah,
so that
it's
baby
simple
can
to
be
cut a
taken
woman
out
open and take it out.
and take the baby out. Because why?
Are you asking?
Because it's a human being.
You're seeing things as black and white, and they're simple.
Are they human beings?
No.
Are they human life?
The woman who's carrying
Wait,
it is
are
a
they?
human.
See that? What about her body?
If the woman was gonna die.
That is often an argument that people make, but what you're arguing is the justification of all abortion, and even still, I have listened to countless obstetricians to say that if a woman is in serious danger, they do a C-section and save the baby. They save the baby because it's a baby, right? They save the what? The clump of cells? No, they save a baby. So you guys have to make a choice in your life. Do you see this little girl as a human being, or do you see her just as a thing to be killed or murdered? It's the same philosophy as the slave
You're
owners.
not changing my opinion on
Why
this.
not?
If a woman-
Because you've been
if a woman
indoctrinated.
is Indoctrinated? I've been indoctrinated.
Yes, absolutely. Because you don't see this as a human being. What is this?
I would always be on the side of the women, not what's interesting.
What about her?
What
You will
about
not
her?
you will not be on the side of this little girl?
What about her?
What about
You
her?
never know
What about, what does it say?
somebody's is.
What about her body? And I have 3 daughters
my body.
and 2. Yes, the body,
Your daughter was
but the
raped.
body
It's
in the body,
carry it full
the
term.
body in the body, my daughters have had babies. The body in your body is not your body.
If
It's a
your
different,
daughter
see
was
that?
in an awful situation,
Look
they
at,
were
what
taken
about
care
her
of.
body? Think about it. You're not thinking. You're
not
thinking,
thinking about it.
absolutely.
It is very much not
What
black
is
and white.
this?
We're going to agree to
What is
disagree.
this?
I'm going to.
See, you can't argue it. What is
I
this?
can't
This is a
argue.
human
I'm just not gonna
being.
Stay here for 10
You
minutes.
can't argue it.
I am arguing.
Is this a
I'm
human
just
life?
going to say
Is
on
this a
my
human
opinion.
life? See,
I'm going to say on my opinion.
because
And you're
regardless
going to say on
regardless of
yours.
anything
You are
that
just
might
saying
change
the
your
same
mind.
thing at the same time.
Exactly, it's a
My
human
mind is not
being.
going to change.
This is a human
My mind's
being.
not going to change.
I know, because you're prejudiced. You are prejudiced against this little girl. Just like they were prejudiced against these people that were in slavery. They're not human beings. And so we don't believe they should have equal rights. And so here we have little human beings in the womb, human lives, but they don't have equal justice and equal protection under the law. We have special murder rights.
Not a woman.
Well, it doesn't matter.
How are you?
But the abolitionists, when they spoke against slavery, they were not slaves.
We have separate.
And those, do you have to be a Jew to speak against the Holocaust?
We have separate.
The baby has,
He's saying the baby doesn't have a choice
exactly,
whether what's happening to it.
my body, my choice.
Well, I don't know if that relates.
Well, I'm sorry, I hope you turn to Christ because your heart is hard towards these little, you are a Christian? Are you a Christian?
Are you a woman? I am.
It doesn't matter because human rights transcend whether a person is a man or a woman. Let me ask you a question. If they were beating up a toddler, right? Would you stop them? Come on, hear the argument. Would you stop them because you're not a toddler?
No.
You wouldn't stop them from beating up a toddler?
Situation.
What's that?
Of course, I'd step in. That is equivalent at all.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely.